Hello, my name is Justin, and today I'm going to be giving you a quick overview of Defenders of Yellowstone. So every year, millions of visitors come through Yellowstone National Park. And even though they may try to leave no trace, the reality is this is not good for the local animal population. And so in this game, you will take on the role of the animals, trying to build a three-dimensional fortress at the entrance to your forest home, and then making an alliance with some of the bigger, scarier animals in Yellowstone Park to take up spots in that fortress with the hope of scaring the hikers and campers away. Here's what the game looks like set up on the table. I'm about a third of the way through a game here. So let's take a look at an example turn to see how this game plays. A turn in Defenders of Yellowstone is very simple. The active player simply looks at their hand of two cards and chooses one to play, and then all players will simultaneously carry out the effects of that card. So for example, let's say I choose this card that shows a T-shaped tile along with this yellow symbol in the corner. Now, at the beginning of the game, we can ignore that symbol. We're just going to worry about the tile. So everyone can look through their collection of T-shaped tiles. Now everyone has 6 tiles. They have different amounts and placements of these circles, which will be important in a little bit. Now let's say I choose this tile. Now I can build it anywhere in my fortress. I can place it directly on my player board, but because this is a three-dimensional game, I can also place it on top of other tiles as long as it is fully supported underneath. Your role in Defenders of Yellowstone is playing as one of the smaller animals in Yellowstone Park. So at some point in the game, you will need to form an alliance with some bigger and scarier animals to actually take up spots in your fortress. Let's say I want to form an alliance here with the wolves. Over on the right side of the card, you'll see some important information related to recruiting these wolves. So these alliances are available on a first-come, first-served basis. But once you form an alliance, you can never break that or pause it. So let's say I take the wolves, I take their card and their matching set of wolf meeples. And now, on future turns, when anyone plays a card, including my opponents, not only do I build the tile, but now I also look at that symbol, so this green symbol here, and on my wolf card, it shows a 3 next to that symbol. So I will take 3 wolf meeples, and now these must be placed on available circles in my fortress. So there's a bit of a timing aspect, figuring out when to form this alliance. If you go too soon, you're going to run out of space and suffer some penalties. But if you wait too long, your opponents might beat you to some of the objectives. There are 2 main sources of points in Defenders of Yellowstone. First, each player will score based on the meeples in their fortress. And each meeple is just worth a number of points equal to the level it's on. So meeples on the 5th level are worth 5 points, while meeples on the 2nd level are worth 2 points. Additionally, players will also receive points from this main board where they are racing to achieve certain goals. For example, this blue goal says that you need to have at least 6 meeples on each of the first 3 levels. And the first player to finish that goal will get a larger bonus. Anyone else who finishes that goal will get a smaller bonus. So these goals are variable. You will select 1 blue, 1 yellow, and 1 red goal for each game. Finally, over here, you have a penalty for deserters if you ever need to place a meeple in your fortress but don't have enough room. And finally, there are some bonus tokens here for whoever finishes their fortress first. If you have any questions about the game or would like to see a rulebook, please don't hesitate to contact me. But thank you for watching this video on Defenders of Yellowstone.